So yes, the challenge for today is to find as many taxis as we can. So I just found one, but it wasn't on video. But we'll see in our way back home if we can see more taxis, and so that we will know that it would be easier for people to travel around if there are emergencies. Because so hard if you don't have a car. It's also hard if you need to cross borders. So it's that's gonna be a challenge. So having taxis would really help a lot. Although I think the rules right now, I think there's gonna be maximum 3 passengers. And yeah, we will check if the taxis have passengers and see how many are allowed. So now we're here in Ayala Center area.
Pedestrian crossing.
There are no taxis yet so far. That one's a policeman, not a taxi. Traffic's still very light. It's still around 7:35. So there's a jeep. Yes, I don't know. That's a private jeep. Yeah, so far no taxis yet. But let's see in this junction. This is a very busy junction, so we'll see if there's a taxi or not. Let me see a banana vendor. Government vehicles. No taxis. There's still there's still few taxis traveling. I don't know, maybe drivers or operators need to comply some requirements before they can travel, so probably that's the reason. Because that's the only reason that I think why they're not there are taxis, because they say there are taxis already, but how come there are only very few? So that's, I guess, there are requirements that drivers and operators need to comply before they can once again fly on the streets. So yeah, so far in this area, zero, as in zero taxis. There, no taxi. So this is Cario once again, but yeah, more cars, but definitely no taxis or jeepneys yet. I saw in the newspaper they say they have taxis now, but I travel every morning and afternoon and didn't see one. Oh, the egg vendor still there. Although I see a lot of people on motorcycles or even walking. Old cars even. So here, if we see a taxi or not, no, I don't think so. There are quite a few white cars, but no taxis. So I don't know. They say in the news that there are taxis, and if you believe it, Probably it's true, but I can only say that there's very few taxis any operating right now, so don't expect easier. Yeah, it would be easy to ride a taxi or to find a taxi. So if you don't have any important business outside, I don't I recommend that you stay home. Or else, if you don't have a car, you're gonna be walking, or you're gonna be tired trying to find wait for the bus. So don't. You better, man. You better be not part of the problem. So I just dropped off my wife. So on our way home, we'll go to a different route. We'll try to see Mango Avenue and 20 if there are taxis there. Just wow. Because so far I haven't seen one except the one in Panagdait just before I started recording. So let's see if there are taxis really. So this is Puente. We see school buses or buses probably used now to ferry frontliners as well as commuters from different areas of the city. But here in Fuente, wow, that's before 8 a.m. I think we very have few cars. Oh, there's one taxi. Yes, one. Oh, that's basically number 2. Second taxi we found. Good. Very few taxis, but at least I saw now one here. And Fuente Osmeña heading, taxis heading towards Mango Avenue. Oh, there's a free ride from Robinson's Galleria. Uh, okay. At least the mall buses also are working. There's people from Burger King, doctors, basically some working people, and yeah, but so far only one taxi in this area. There's an armored van who just so I saw a Mustang and there's no at least it's like Mustang 1, Taxi 1. So where are the taxis hiding? I don't know. So we'll check out this area if there are taxis, and finally probably in the SM area if there are taxis there, Mabolo area. So we'll find out. So Mango Avenue is very you could do a drag race here because very few people are traveling at this time, although be careful, the CCTO, like that guy is already on the lookout for traffic violators, so careful. So there's a bus, it's a shuttle. Oh, bikers, there are a lot of so good morning guys, how's your GCQ so far? Mine, yeah, well, it's a bit busy, but it's work from home, a lot of edits, a lot of writing, but yeah, that's the new normal, working at home, and which is better also. But it's the industry that support it, which is the hotel and restaurant industry, it's a bit fun also. It's a bit struggling still because they haven't really opened. So they need diners, and hotels need tourists, which will not uh, stabilize. I mean, the volume will not stabilize until probably when there's a vaccine. So that's a long time from now. And yes, a lot of small businesses are also struggling, and also we pray for the United States. There's so many riots there. Hopefully they'll find uh, a solution towards what the people are asking, but also, I hope they stop the rioting, and those people who are not there to really complain or really rally for George Floyd. There are people who are just there to loot stuff, and it will take years to recover. Having destroying stores, bankrupting businesses, that's one. That will affect not only the United States but also the Philippines or the whole rest of the world. So let's pray for them that they'll find peace, they'll choose peace, and still find a solution when it comes to racism. So let's go. Well, taxi still. So we're heading towards Mavolo area. So there's another one. That's two, second and third. It's basically 3 and 4 on my count. So found 4 taxis. So this area has been to. City Health is packed with people. Early morning. Are there free marriage seminars right now for marriage certificates? No. So there's Honda car Cebu 032 231 3502. So now we're here in the area of General Maximum, near Old White Gold, and heading towards SM, waiting for our traffic light to turn green. Wow, there's a lady driving a motorcycle. This area, no. Let's see if there are taxis. But why would a taxi waste his time here? But I don't know. If I'm a taxi driver, where would I go at this time? But really, to be honest, there are very few taxis still traveling. I mean, going out right now. So we can't say that they're really are back like many back, no. And I don't know. I'm also wondering now, how is this affecting their, let's say, their boundary, which is basically what they pay to their operator every day. Their operating hours are they still gonna be like 12-hour shift or 24-hour shifts, or alas gisa, I already call it alas gisa. It's not 12 hours, it's like more of 16 hours daily, compared to the other one, which is 24 hours travel. I mean, 24 hours work, 24 hours off. So in this area, of course, there's no taxis. But usually there are taxis lining up in malls already. So yes, early morning we only saw around 4 taxis. Oh, fifth taxi. It's a fifth taxi. So we saw 5. This area used to be a favorite taxi, resting spot, and there's no taxis. There's no taxis. There are so many my buses and they're not also running. So SM still quite asleep. But I think they're gonna be open at around 11, but it's not the same. So there are many buses here in SM that's not traveling. So here's from Silver Lines. I don't know if they're gonna be used to ferry passengers, but so far they're just here. Probably people are still sleeping. So we're heading back to Mabolo and towards Panagdait, because the other option was via the highway, because the one going to hypermarket is still closed. So hopefully in this area we find more taxis. So far the count is 5. So this is Mabolo, and let's see if the carinderias here are open. There's Kuya Henry, Lechon Manok and Barbecue House. There's Lola Carmen Lanchao Station. Wow, it's open. I want to buy Lanchao one of these days, for breakfast. But let's see. There are policemen. There are traffic enforcers now. I don't know where they're checking if the right plates, like even number plates, are the ones traveling rather than the odd number plates. Although there are a lot of exemptions. If you're working, you're exempted from the odd even scheme. If you're ferrying passengers, yes. If you're basically used by like vans, you're commissioned to ferry passengers, you're exempted. Yeah, so they're just basically looking for some of those really going out with a purpose. So if you don't have a purpose of going out, you are not working, and plus you're not even delivering PPEs, and you have the wrong number plate, don't go out. So there's Teleperformance again, one of those many shuttles by our friends from Teleperformance. This is the Insular South Shuttle. So this is for the CBS, HAWC, and support. Teleperformance. Each interaction matters. Oh, taxi! Oh, wow, that's a new normal. Have you seen that? So the driver has a plastic on his, it's a plastic wrap on his side and on his back, and he's wearing mask. And I don't know if it's required to open windows that you're not aircon. I don't know. Maybe that's him. Oh, that's taxi number 6 on my count. But 5 on this video. So before heading home, I just load up some e-money, electronic money like Gcash here at 7-Eleven. So e-money like Gcash and Paymaya is actually like the currency of the new normal, because it allows you to buy food, and do transactions, pay bills
System
without really
activated.
going out. If you don't have electronic banking, you'd use Gcash or Paymaya to pay those bills, buy load, without really going out often, which is really convenient. Just load once, then you can basically use your money. And here at 7-Eleven, there's no convenience fee. I think you only start paying something if you load up like 8,000 or more. Plus you can like deposit around 100,000. um, every month in your Gcash or on your Gcash or PayMaya. So yeah, get those convenience and look and load here on 7-Eleven, for example. And 7-Eleven is one of the most new normal compliant stores. They even put things like hand washing stations. They have alcohol inside. They put, plastic barriers between cashier and customers. So somehow, yes, it's safe to buy at 7-Eleven, and they have a lot of products. So now it's time to head home. So our count right now is 6 taxis so far. We'll see if we can add more in the last few meters of our journey. Over here, yes, there are no more, no strict checking, and people can enter Mandawi anytime without really need to present anything. Although yes, if you're coming back to Cebu, probably you need to present something. So after like 30 minutes of travel, like almost 16 kilometers of the trip, we basically saw only around 6 taxis, except we don't count those taxis. they're not you know they haven't been back. So yes, 6 taxis in 30 minutes, that's a poor rate. And if you're planning to say, if you say taxis are back, no, they're not. There are taxis, but they're not as many as as the usual. So you also have to check if they're limited in their routes. So we're back, and yes, that's the final count. 6 taxis in like 30 minutes, or around 16 kilometers of travel, and that's, or not 16. I think it's just 10 kilometers of travel, but still, we went to CDU, then we went to SM via Mango. So that's 6 taxis. Supposed to be in the early morning rush hour. So no, not so many. So although yes, they're back, but they're not yet that many. So check out the new normals. Check out these videos to get updated to what really is the situation on the road. So thank you so much for watching this GCQ Drive of Calam Cebu. It's day 4, so we'll be out later in the afternoon, and hopefully we'll continue this counting taxis. So see you guys, stay safe, and have a great day. Bye bye.